I have this space. You've all seen this space. I spend my time in here in my house reading. But I also have this space and this space. Now, I love to use these spaces in the mornings before work and in the night times after work and after I've done all my mum jobs. But in the winter, it gets really cold and the heating's in there, and so I kind of move in there. But as I'm seeing the start of winter fading away, I kind of want to reclaim these spaces again. So I thought I would do that now. I want a space where I can open up my thoughts and minds, and I can't do that in the house because in the house I'm in mum mode. I look at the washing pile and I look at the dirty floors and I play board games with the kids because I'm there. But in here, I can just kind of let it all go. So it's time to claim all this back and start setting it up for me to spend a lot more time in here. So that means moving things out of there into here and getting things set up a little bit. Now we're coming out of winter, even though it's freezing today. So we're going to go on a collection mission, and I'm going to use the trusty washing basket to collect things. I have all of these notebooks and things lying around that I never dive into or look through again once I finish them. And they're full of ideas and things I want to try and things I want to do. But they sit on a shelf, so I'm reclaiming them. There's more in here. I'm definitely a gatherer of ideas. These are full. I never look in them. They're also quite dusty. So there's that. I have garden books and tree books and herbal books and books about our First Nations people. They all need to come with me. Oh! This is a good start. I'll lug these into my space. I'm going to start with my altar. Right now it's a big mess and it's just become this place to store stuff, but that doesn't serve anybody. What I love about having an altar for me is the kind of grounding ability it has, that I can sit in front of it and I can set intention and I can really start my days out with a plan that's more than a to-do list. Does that make sense? Anyway, I'm going to clean it up. I light my candles. I reflect. I know where I am. I breathe into my body, all in front of this baby. So, Sharpies don't belong here. Let's get cleaning. I did it. I've got all the things here that I need to start my day. I've got my tarots for my cycle, and I've got, there's the journals that I journal about that in. I've got my sort of daily cycle journals where each day I write down how I'm feeling and my morning thoughts and all that sort of stuff. I've got planning journals because sometimes things pop into my head and creative ideas or whatever they are, and I pop them in there. I've got my moon stuff because I like to know where the moon's at. I need to really develop more of an understanding around that, but I'm just starting out small. I've got my wolf book because I need to check in with that every day. And some lovely art because I don't have water to be in and I need water around me so badly, and I live in a town that does not have that. So, and just a couple little mantras, and there we go. So I'm happy now. I'm going to sit in front of this every morning and check back in. It's so easy to get lost in the stuff that has to be done and not check in, because it's so much easier to stay in that for me, right? It's so much easier to just, you know, do the things I know how to do. But this forces me to face feelings and reflect on how I behave and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, this is the hard part for me. So I need everyday reminders, because when I do this stuff every day, I feel so much lighter. Okay, altar's done. That's awesome. So that side's kind of my, you know, reflection, get into my body kind of stuff. But I learned and realized that a way that I can connect to my intuition and my inner voice, which is totally silent at this point, is this side of the room. So it's where, like, I just play. I play with paint, I play and I write. I just start to slowly do those sort of little creative outlets that don't need anywhere to go. They are just a tool to get me back to my intuition. So I need to kind of set this up because it's a big mess. So I'm going to incorporate these things over here on this side of the room. Of how far I've slipped away is that mirror is in the corner, and when I started this journey I put the mirror right in front of me and I sat in front of it and I like faced some shit and slowly crept further and further back there. So it's time to pull it out. Oh, I can't do it one-handed, and put it where it should be. Oh, it's so dirty. That's better. Okay, I think we're done. I put my bed back together, which will be lovely. My altar, we've seen that. And then this space over here with everything out so that I can grab it and access it and be a part of it. Oh God, I needed this. Seeing how easy it is for me to stop being in here, and I've got to keep pulling myself back. But at least I'm pulling myself back now and not just completely ignoring it. I don't know whether you guys have your own space for this stuff. You don't have to have the altar and, you know, all the things, but just having all the things that you love to do out and not tucked away for practical reasons, I think is really important. And having a space where you can just let go without looking at washing piles or, I don't know, dirty dishes or whatever it may be, work, and really kind of take yourself out of that day-to-day practical stuff and put yourself in a place where you can really sit and listen to what you need. I think it's very important. And this space really represents that for me. So it is now set up again until the next visitor comes, I suppose, and takes it away from me. That's the problem about having your space in the guest room. Anyway, until that moment, I will spend some time in here. So thanks for joining me on getting this set up. Oh, I just want to stay in here. Now I've got to go and do the practical stuff. Anyway, from my space to yours, I'll see you in the next video.